Qualifying about to begin. Mini stocks will run their heat race to determine tonight's starting lineup. Then we will go right into opening ceremonies and roll out the INEX Bandolero Bandits right after we do a JuiceBox race. Wait till you see these things. It's great. They're going to go one lap. Probably take about 2 minutes, but kids are from the age of 2 to the age of 6, so it should be a blast. All right, mini stocks on the raceway, starting on the pole in car number 02, the Wild Child Design. Spit Speed, number 02 for Sean Wannett. Starting on the outside of row number 1. He's in the Newtown Landscaping, Schmidt's Country Market. Number 9, it's Joe Warren Jr. Starting from the third starting position, he's in the Sponsor Wanted, number 09. You're defending mini stock champion out of Baldwin, Andrew Farnham. Starting from the fourth starting position, in the FMS Baron Pest Control, number 21, it's Ryan Warren. Starting from position number 5, he's in the Motor King of Farmingdale Quality Auto Body, number 23, it's John Harley. Starting from the sixth starting position, in the RFG Electrical Contracting Shirley Pet and Feed, number 73, out of Patchogue, it's Paul Wojcik. Starting from the seventh starting position, in the Buckley's Irish Pub Island Technology, number 03, out of Shirley, it's Joe Cook Jr. Starting from the eighth starting position in car number 6, he's in the East End Bait and Tackle Farm Family Casualty Insurance Delta Phase Electrical Corp, number 6, out of Shirley, it's Charles Estacio. And bringing up the rear of the field in the Sayville Ford, number 25, it's Jake Innes. 10 laps to be the distance, top 4 to qualify, passing points on the line. So the more cars you pass, the closer you'll start to the front in the feature event.
There's 9, the red 9 in front. We have a 9 and a 09. Keep your eye on that car. It's a fast car, but he's not getting any passing points because he's starting up front. That's probably the craziest driver in the field right now, Joe Warren Jr.
Green flag in the air.
Not the best start for him.
Good start for Wanted, though, in car number 02.
23 slowed down hard on the backstretch.
Wanted has been with us 2 of the last 3 weeks. He's done a great job in car number 02. And he leads the way early on as Andrew Farnham. Car number 09 goes to the second spot.
23 popped the right front tire. That's why he slowed down fast.
And John Harley, right front flat to the infield. Car number 02. Sean Wannett leads the way. Car number 09. Andrew Farnham is second. Car number 9. Of Joe Warren Jr. is third, and fourth is car number 03 of Joe Cook Jr. Again, top 4 will transfer to tonight's feature event, and passing points are on the line.
That 79 wants to get a real good crack at that 03. 73, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Wojcik started this event from the 6th starting spot. He currently sits 6th.
See, he's trying to dive over the top, but he keeps locking up that brake coming over the top.
Paul Wojcik.
Trying to do whatever he can over the top of the 3. He wants to be in that top 4.
Andrew Farnham runs second, looks to the inside of car number 02 of Sean Wannett. Wannett leads the way. Farnham is second. Third is Joe Warren Jr. The battle is for fourth. Car number 03 of Joe Cook Jr. has that spot, but Paul Wojcik digging on the top of the raceway, trying to come to the fourth spot. 2 to go this time by for Sean Wannett.
Oh, 73, a nice move right there. He locked him over the top, but now he stayed in it.
I don't know if he'll have enough.
I don't think he'll have enough.
Well, here he comes, though, this time.
That's
Look at Wojcik as they come to the white flag. to the outside of Joe Cook Jr.
He's really got to hammer down right there.
Here comes Farnham, right to the back bumper of Sean Wannett in car number 02. White flag down. Going to be Sean Wannett. Who's going to get that fourth
really
spot?
got to stand on it right here.
It's going to be Wojciech. Great job.
Nice run. I mean, that takes guts to go over the top like that when he was going real high.
Checkered flag flies, taking down the winning car number 02. It was Sean Wannett, second across the line. The 09 of Andrew Farnham, third car number 9. Joe Warren Jr. in fourth, car number 73 of Paul Wojciech. You could see them down there, folks, the JuiceBox cars. First attempt here at Riverhead Raceway. So awesome. It's going to be great.
All right, once we get the kids out here, they're going to pick their number out of a hat. This will be my first JuiceBox race as well.
It is time to officially say good evening and welcome to Riverhead Raceway. Back to school night here, we bring you the monster trucks. Bad news travels fast. USA 1 and Barefoot are all in attendance here tonight. You can see the cars on the infield that they're going to crush here tonight. We'll also bring you 15 laps for the INEX Bandolero Bandits, 15 laps for the INEX Bandolero Outlaws, 20 laps for the mini stocks, as well as an 8-cylinder Gut and Go Enduro, a 4 and 6-cylinder Gut and Go Enduro, and we will end the evening with the monster trucks. But before we get to all of that, we ask that you please rise and remove your headwear. Jerome Lewis will be singing our national anthem here tonight following the invocation from Deacon Vinny from the Bayshore Assembly of God. Deacon Vin, please go ahead.
Good evening, everybody. Can we remove our hats for a word of prayer, please? Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus, Holy Spirit, we thank Thee, O Lord, for this wonderful evening that You have given us. We thank You, O Lord, that we are allowed to watch NASCAR here at this track. I ask that You be with the drivers and their crews, keep them safe from harm. Be with the track crew as well, and also the track crew that works behind the scenes. Be with each of us. Give us Your glory. In Jesus' precious name I pray. Amen.
And now, Jerome Lewis with the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Home of the Brave, awesome job, unbelievable. For Jerome Lewis, JuiceBox division, something totally new here at Riverhead Raceway. A couple of months back, there was a JuiceBox race at Evergreen. They had like 40 of these cars. The kids are anywhere from 2 years of age to 6 years of age. Now you can buy these things online, and if you have one, you can come race with us when we have the JuiceBox races.
Okay, who's picking? Did they pick their hat already? They picked their hat already? Did they pick their hat? No. Oh, do it now. Okay.
So, Deej Russell, what are we going to do? We're going to draw for positions down there? Is that how it's going?
Yeah, they're drawing through the hat right now. They're all picking their positions. Boy-girl positions. One piece of paper each. Tell me what you got.
6.
Pick number 6.
All right, sweetheart. Grab one paper. See, check your starting spot.
One.
Oh, we got the poll right here.
Ladies first. One piece, one piece.
7.
She got number 7.
All right, is that all the girls? Noah, come on, Noah. One piece. Hey, don't look in there. Ooh, do you teach him this? Yep. What's it say? Open it. 2.
He picked 2. Noah picked 2.
One piece, one piece, guys. Three.
8.
He picked number 8.
We got this guy. Don't look in there. I can't let my kids. Five. Say 5.
5.
Number 5 he picks. One more left.
Two more.
Two more.
He's cheating.
What all we get?
4.
Oliver got number 4. One more.
Pick the last one.
Two.
All right, field is set. Everybody get their helmets on and strap in.
This should be interesting. Now, I had a preliminary list. I don't have starting spots or anything like that. But, to my knowledge, car number 100 is Oliver Lawrence. The car with all the oranges on it is Noah Lawrence. Car number 08, Silas Hayes. Car number 15, Peyton Curtis. Car number 0, KJ Curtis. Car number 12 is here from Pennsylvania, Aubrey Verwees. Car number 19, Shea Bader. Car number 10X, Ella Laird. And car number 23, Nikki Campbell. Now, we will have a boy winner and a girl winner. But they're all going to race each other. Hey, Champ, you into this thing, Champ? Champ's like, I don't know what's going on. I'm new here. John Elwood out there, the grand poobah, trying to get everything lined up, set up. They're going to go one lap. One lap should take them about 2 minutes. It could be the greatest 2 minutes of your life. It could be the longest 2 minutes of your life. We're going to find out because it's the first time we're doing it here tonight at Riverhead Raceway with this JuiceBox division. This is great. And what it does, our earliest division right now, you're going to see a little later, right after this actually, the Bandolero Bandits, you can start at the age of 7. But this bridges that because you can come into these JuiceBox cars at the age of 2. And you can race up until the age of 6. Then if you wanted to move on to a Bandolero, you could do that. Anybody sitting in the stands here tonight, anybody in the crowd, anybody watching us on YouTube TV tomorrow morning, you can do this. All right. Jimmy Kelly, what do you say, buddy? We'll do a countdown from 3. All right, you kids ready? 3, 2, 1. Green flag is in the air. Here we go. Oh, here they go. Here they go. Oh, they're wrecking. They head down into turn number 1. They're going about as fast as Jared Hayes can run, which isn't very fast. But here they come. Look at this. This is awesome. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, we got a crossover move I'm hearing. Uh-oh. Oh, they're trying to go down the backstretch. Let them hear it on the backstretch, folks. Look at these kids digging. Oh, someone went around. We'll get that back underway. We got a young lady, I believe, leading the way. I have no idea who's leading, but... Oh, we got another one goes around on the backstretch. We'll spin that thing around. Here they come through 3 and 4. I know you're all on the edge of your seat, because I am. I'm standing. As they head out of turn number 4 and down the front straightaway. Who's it going to be? Car number 12, she's here from Pennsylvania. Aubrey Verwees. She's leading them. And the 10X is second. We have 3 girls that are going to win. 3 girls are going to come out first. And I think Silas Hayes was the first boy. Oh, they're wrecking. They're wrecking. Oh, this is awesome. Let them hear it, folks. JuiceBox Division. Unbelievable. All right, DJ, I think we had 3 young ladies come across the line first. And then Silas Hayes was the first boy, I believe. Let's go downstairs to Deej Russell. Find out who these kids are, Deej.
All right, Steve. I got the finish line right here. I'm going to start with the ladies. I got the big winner right here. Audrey, how'd that run?
Good.
You liked it?
Yep.
That was an awesome run. I got a trophy for you, and I have a $50 gift certificate for you.
Thank you.
Get my little trophy over there for the little girl. This girl took a 3-hour ride to get here, all the way from Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. Here is your trophy. Awesome job. Okay, we're going to go to the second place in girls, which went...
Where'd my second place girl go? Second place girl? Second place girl?
Those are for the Bandoleros.
They handed me for that.
No.
Okay, they handed me for that.
Okay, we're going to interview the boys winner. Where did he go? Second place, right here. How was that run?
Hello.
Looks like she had a blast. She came in second place. Where's third? How was that? You had fun?
Yeah.
Everybody had a great time out there. It was awesome. All right, where are my boys winners? You've won it tonight, buddy. How'd it go?
Done?
You liked it?
Yeah.
All right, you going to do it again?
Yeah.
All right. I got a trophy for you. You want it?
Yeah.
Here it is. He had an awesome run. Where's my second place guy? All right, we're going to clear the track. We're going to get the bandos out here.
Nice seeing you again. Yeah, no, I started racing BMX.
Great job by these kids in the juice boxes. Great job by Connie Partridge, Tom Gatch, John Elwood to actually let this all happen. We've been pushing for this for a little bit, so just really awesome to get these kids out here and the excitement. Hey, Silas, nice job, buddy. What a great job by all these kids. Congratulations to our winner, Aubrey Verwees and Silas Hayes. That's our girl winner and our boy winner. Bandolero Bandits to hit the raceway first, starting on the pole. In the Bock Auto, number 43 out of East Hampton, it's Kix Bock. Starting on the outside pole. In the Spider Web Racing, number 72, out of Riverhead, it's Aria Ligon. Starting from the third starting position. In the Smoke Shack Barbecue, the number 8, it's Layla Quilliam. Starting from position number 4. In car number 15, it's the sponsor wanted number 15 for Antonio D. Alonso. Starting from the 5th starting position in car number 02, that will be Jordan Ryan. Starting from the 6th starting spot. He's got 3 feature event wins to his credit this year. He is dedicating tonight's race to Tommy Baldwin Jr. He's in the MSM Elite Motorsports, Baldwin Automotive. Florida Connection, number 21, out of Wading River, it's Speedy Reedy, Reed Halpin. Starting from the 7th starting position. He's in the Southold PBA. Number 14, it's Emmett Grattan. Starting from position number 8. In the Riverhead Building Supply, number 58, out of Riverhead, it's Mason Goodale. Starting from the 9th starting position in car number 09, it's Christian Ryan. Starting from position number 10. In car number 22, that's the Wes's Trailer Sales, number 22, for Brooke Meyer from Riverhead. And starting in the 11th starting position, he's in the Southold PBA. Number 51, out of Southold, it's Blake Grattan. Great turnout tonight for the Bandoleros. 11 in this division, 11 in the Outlaw division. 22 Bandoleros on the property here tonight. Bandolero Bandits. Hottest driver right now in this series, car number 21, Speedy Reedy. Reed Halpin has won 2 in a row, 3 of the last 4. But a fast car right behind him, car number 58, Mason Goodale. They were the 2 fastest cars in practice here today, but the guy on the pole has won here already this year. In car number 43, Kix Bock. And Aria Ligon has come into her own over the last few weeks in car number 72, and she'll start on the outside of row number 1. Strap in, folks. These kids are from the age of 7 to 11, driving these Bandoleros, and they're fast. Keep an eye on them as they head to the East-West Management Go Zone. Kix Bock leads them out of turn number 4. Green flag is in the air.
Kix Bock had a good run right there in the 43.
Yeah, good start for Bock. In car number 43, as he leads him down the backstretch, Aria Ligon to the second spot.
I see the 21 and the 58 making right off the bat fast over the 15.
Kicks Bock, car number 43, your race leader.
Mason Goodell, nice pass.
Oh, man.
Oh. We got a small crash on the backstretch. One of our
Car
fast
number
cars,
8.
21.
Yeah, Reed Halpin was on the outside. Mason Goodell went to the inside, and car number 8, Layla Quilliam, saw him on the inside, went up, and Reed was already out there. And they ended up, it looks like just a minor deal. We'll try and get them separated. Not good for Halpin. He's your point leader.
The 21's going again. Going to squeeze past the tow truck, it looks like. Get right back up into speed. Trying to get the track all back together right now, get the field set.
This could be devastating for Reed Halpin. As I said, your point leader coming into tonight's competition. And they're just trying to push him off, get him rolling. Field being realigned. Kicks Bock, your race leader. Aria Ligon, car number 72, is second. Mason Goodell to third. Halpin is in the pits. See if they can get that car going. Actually is moving through the pit area.
It looks like he's taking the wrong road all the way back.
Yeah, I think
might
he's
be able to
trying to
come
make
back
sure
out.
that it's good to go.
Gotta make sure he can steer and everything, so we gotta make sure it's safe.
Again, I don't know how hard he really hit. There's not even a mark on the wall. So I don't know how hard he hit the wall.
Gotta remember, he's only 10 years old, so it's not easy to figure this stuff out at 10 years old. He's gotta make sure his car is good to go.
Yeah, they're sending him back out. He's coming back out.
Here he
Good
comes.
job by Reed Halpin and that team.
You know, it's a precaution. We gotta make sure everything can steer, make sure everything is good.
That's what they did. They cut the front off because it was rubbing on the wheel. Well, this should be fun.
Getting the field all set back up. We got to get the 8 all the way to the rear. This is part of the caution. So they're going to stop the 8 on the track, let everybody wave past. Not easy to get these cars all lined up. Got to remember, these 7 to 10 years old. So if you have a 7-year-old and a 10-year-old, you know exactly what we're dealing with. These kids are great. We're going to go green off of turn 4 this time by. Single file restart. And that means our point lead has got to come all the way from the back. But we're only 1 lap into this event. Kicks Box going to lead us off right here, going green. '72.
Aria Ligon, second. Kicksbach with a good start. Kicksbach takes off in car number 43.
Watching that Mason Goodell right now in the backstretch.
He'll go to the outside of Ligon.
72.
To the outside of Aria Ligon. Oh, she goes
Ligon
around.
goes around. Oh, we got a car around.
Caution will
Caution
come
is out.
down. Caution flag for car number 15. For Antonio D'Alonso. So caution flag down for Antonio D'Alonso and the 72 of Aria Ligon.
Gonna try to get this off field all lined up again.
And Reed Halpin, car number 21, has to drop back 3 spots. He just made some move on the backstretch to come to 5th. Make it 4th or 5th.
He didn't get it because he didn't get it all
Listen,
the way
there's
to the
only
finish
2
line.
laps in. He's basically back where he started this event.
Yeah. With all that, and he's still right back to where he started.
He's right back to 6th. He needs to go in front of the 51 car.
You hear these little cars get motoring up, and once they get going, they get going. And they ride the top of the track because they're so fast.
Riverhead World Series District 36 champions here tonight. Travis, Tyler, Trey, Jason, and RJ and Colin have joined him as well. Welcome out, boys. Hope you're having a good time. Cheering on that Speedy Reedy in car number 21.
I saw the 72 pushing the 8 down the backstretch, giving a little hit.
Yeah. Kicksbach is your leader. Mason Goodell is second. We're going to go green here. They head to the East-West Management Go Zone. 2 laps in, 13 remain. Green flag is in the air. Good restart for Kicksbach.
Yeah, but he's got Mason Goodell in his back pocket, so that's a fast car, that 58. Riverhead Building Supply. Oh, we got another car in the backstretch turned around.
Car number 22, Brooke Meyer. This has to be driving poor Kicks crazy. Keeps getting these great restarts.
He's only 2 laps in.
Yeah. Mason Goodell is second. Emmett Grattan third.
Good crowd here tonight, waiting for those monster trucks too. You guys got a lot of good things in front of it. You're going to see some mini stock racing, which is awesome.
Yeah, we have the Bandolero Outlaws next.
Just trying to get that car in the backstretch all straightened out so we can get it moving. $7-2 right now. It's got to get in front of the 15. Get the field all lined back up and straight.
Kicks Bock with a great restart. All for naught. Mason Goodale is second. Emmett Grattan third. Fourth, good run for car number 02 so far of Jordan Ryan. Fourth, car number 9, Christian Ryan. Fifth, car number 51, Blake Grattan. And sixth, car number 21, Speedy Reedy, Reed Halpin. And Reed, he's just looking to get some green flag laps here, because he keeps passing cars and then he loses spots because we don't complete a full lap. This thing's far from over. 2 laps in, 13 remain, as Brooke Meyer, car number 22, getting taken off the raceway. Brooke is okay. Glad to see that. Car number 43, Kicks Bock, leads this field around. Kicks Bock, car number 43. Slows down the pace here. The problem we have right now, we have antifreeze around the raceway, which came out of the quad that led this field around.
That's something I've never seen happen before.
No.
It's light.
Checking right now. If it's just water. Nope. Not just water.
Maybe we get Eddie Spina down there to fix that quad. Bumper boy.
Oh, you can fix anything, Bumper Boy.
Sure can.
Just ask him.
From Moto 1 right around the corner here on Edwards Avenue. Awesome place to ride your dirt bike or quad.
Now, this is something that these Bandoleros have never dealt with. Speedy dry on the raceway.
Yeah, it's usually up first, and they never have to deal with
No,
it.
there's
They're
no
air-cooled.
water in them. They're air-cooled motors. I mean, we've had gas tanks get punctured,
Yes, we did.
and that
Scary.
evaporates though. You know, it's not a lot of fluid.
Yeah, this is a first for pretty much everybody.
Yeah. So right now, kicks Bock, your race leader in the Bock Auto Bandoleros. The Bandits on the raceway. And thank you to Bock Auto for their support of this division.
We have a new pace car out in the field. Look at that.
Oh yeah, look at the
Nice
driver.
golf cap.
Former Charger champion, John Elwood. John Elwood, former Charger champ, out there. Aaron Larson, Delaney, on the raceway, checking things out. We do apologize for the delay.
We can't let those kids out there with antifreeze all over the track. That would not be.
No, it just looks like it. They
just
got
hit
it
right
down
here.
the backstretch here. They caught it. Looks like they caught it quick enough, but I do see a second line, so.
All right, our sweet sweeper's coming out right now to clean this up.
So coming into tonight's competition, in this division, the Bock Auto Bandoleros, Reed Halpin, car number 21, your point leader. With 244 points. Second is car number 14, Emmett Gratton, with 232. Third is car number 58, Mason Goodale. He's in a tie with Kix Bock with 222. Fifth, Aria Ligon with 202 points. Sixth, Layla Quilliam with 196. Seventh, Blake Gratton, car number 51 with 188. Tied with Antonio D'Alonzo. And ninth, car number 22, just taken to the pit area, Brooke Meyer, And 10th, car number 09, Christian Ryan with 104 points. Sweeper out there now. Going to get this cleaned up for the Bock Auto Bandolero Bandits.
That's our girl Erin right there. She just kicks all the speedy dry. She
Oh, yeah,
runs
she does it all.
everything here.
She does it all. As does our starter, Bruce Knoll. He's the lead bucket guy. Jimmy Kelly's out there with a bucket, the other starter. Getting all the speedy dry down.
Got all hands on right now. Mike Romney out there.
This Saturday night, School Bus Demolition Derby. That's right. Big school buses. Full size. Full size school buses will get destroyed here. If you've never seen one before, well, you might want to make an appointment to come back here next Saturday night.
It is something that if you've never seen one, it is unbelievable that these guys are in these things just crashing full-size school buses right before school starts. Just full-size school buses just crashing all over the track.
And we will have the JuiceBox division again, street stocks for 20 laps, the late models, Miller Lite Triple Crown Series, where we'll have the third of 3 races and crown a Miller Lite Triple Crown champion for 40 laps. The mini stocks that are also here tonight will be back for 20 laps. The Blunderbuss also running their third event of the Miller Lite Triple Crown Series, as they'll run 30 laps. The Super Pro trucks also in the Miller Lite Triple Crown Series with 30 laps. The world famous figure 8 stock cars here for 15 laps. And we will end the night with a school bus demolition derby. That's this Saturday night. Hope you can come on out.
Last Saturday, we had a 150-lap modified race. It was one of the craziest things. The guy pulled up front, started up front. They offered him a big check to start in the back. He started in the back. He made his way all the way to second place. Crazy night here last Saturday night at Riverhead Raceway. That street sweeper does a great job with that Bobcat right there, just cleaning that up. We'll be back in shortly. That tow truck going around right now is just grinding down the speedy dry, and the Bobcat right now is just cleaning it up. We want to do an extra good job here because these are little kids running this right now. So we don't want any problems. We want to make sure that everything goes smooth with these guys. Now, the average age of these kids are from 7 to 10 years old. So this is a lot on us as well. So a jet dryer blowing everything off the speedy dry right now. It's a good sign. All cars are fired back up.
Great job by the track crew. And Aaron Larson.
Aaron, the boss, coming back up.
Yeah.
Aaron has her hand in everything here. Speedy, dry, yelling at everybody. She's the best.
She's the boss.
That's why she's the boss.
Look, she even knows how to close the gate right.
She waves.
She waves. Yeah, she's like a...
Like a princess.
Yeah, look at her. One of Aaron's patients here on the front stretch. All right. Kicks Bock. Mason Goodale. Emmett Gratton. Your top three.
I like how when the quad goes down, we adapted. We adapted to a golf cart.
So 2 laps down. The majority of our Bandolero, Bock Auto Bandolero races have been run with limited cautions. And this had some early stops and starts.
But
But
this
then
is a first.
this is a first.
This is clearly a first for us.
Where the quad had a problem.
We never had a fluid on the track because these cars just don't have any real fluid.
Right, not a lot.
Oil and
Not that would leak all
brake
the way around
fluid,
the
and
raceway.
That's about it. They don't have antifreeze, they're air. But our pace car,
Yeah, John Elwood at the keyboards.
led by our boss right there.
We said we needed a pace car. He jumped right in that thing. Couldn't wait to get out there.
I'm the pace car. It's been a while since Elwood led the laps here.
Yeah, he's leading right now.
He's leading right now. All right, we can go lights out right now.
Going to go green next time by with the Bock Auto Bandoleros being led by Kix Bock. Mason Goodale is second, Emmett Gratton third, Jordan Ryan fourth, Christian Ryan fifth, Blake Gratton sixth, Reed Halpin seventh, Layla Quilliam eighth, Aria Ligon ninth, 10th, Antonio D'Alonzo. We're going to go green this time by Elwood pulls to the infield as they head to the east-west management go zone. Good restart for Kix Bock. Green flag in the air as Kix Bock.
Commanding lead right now over.
Yeah, Bock pulled away. He's good on the restarts here today.
Reed Halpin driving over the top of a bunch of cars right now.
Yeah, but he's got to get going if he wants to catch these guys. He's to the fifth spot.
Mason Goodale is closing in on that 43 fast.
Kix Bock leads.
Kix Bock
Mason
had a
Goodale.
great start, but Mason Goodale, I'm watching time-wise, inching up every time. Look how close he gets now. He's right to the back door.
Goodale
43.
to the back bumper of Kix Bock.
Bottom. He's got to pick where he's going to go.
Oh, he'll go to
over
the outside of
He's
Bock.
going over the top of Bock. What a move. Whoa, giving a little bump and run. I love it.
Aria Ligon goes around. She'll get back underway. Here comes Goodale. Goodale to the
over the
high
top.
side of the raceway, but Bock battles back on the inside. Kix Bock loses the lead to Mason Goodale. Reed Halpin to Emmett Gratton's back bumper. Halpin to the inside of Grattan. As he tries to come to third. Reed Halpin to the third spot.
Nice clean pass underneath right there. We're watching Mason Goodell. Mason Goodell's getting some lap traffic
Got
right
some
now.
lap traffic, so we'll see what happens there.
This could
He'll
get
try to
bad for
split it
Mason.
here. Oh,
he
it's Harry.
splits right through the middle.
Great job by Goodell.
How old is Mason?
Mason is 8,
8 years old.
but
Right
he
at the
leads
top.
the way.
Commanding lead down the backstretch. Kick's box is falling right behind. He can't get around those cars.
Yeah, Kick's having a problem getting through this. Oh, he makes contact with Grattan. And Reed Halpin's coming on Kick's box.
The Riverhead Building Supply, number 58, up front. Commanding lead right now.
Reed Halpin, car number 21, to the outside of Kick's box for the second spot.
Oh, he's going for second right now. Kick's box closes the door smartly.
Here comes Halpin, though. He'll
Over the
come to
top.
second. Man, he wishes he had a caution. Reed Halpin to the second spot. What a ride from 11th to second.
Mason Goodell.
Oh,
has
problems for Bock. His rear bumper
He's
is
dragging
hanging
something.
down.
Yeah, he's dragging something back there.
Mason Goodell leads the way.
Mason Goodell's got a good whole stretch in front of him.
3 to go. Reed Halpin to second. Great ride for Halpin. What a great job by Mason Goodell in car number 58 to lead the way. Goodell tries to lap some more traffic. 2 to go this time by for Mason Goodell. Mason Goodell has the white flag in the air. Goodell will exit turn number 4, and for the second time in his career, Mason Goodell's a winner. Reed Halpin will come home second. Third will be Emmett Grattan. Checkered flag flies for the second time in his career. Mason Goodell takes down the win. Mason Goodell takes down the win.
There he is,
here,
folks.
folks.
Already out of the car. Mason Goodell. The Riverhead Building Supply, number 58. Mason, what an awesome run, buddy. On behalf of Connie Carter and Tom Gatz, here is your trophy. This is the second one. He eyed that thing up nice. He loved it. Mason, that was an awesome race you ran.
Yeah, car felt good. Felt like it was a win.
That was definitely a win on your part. You ever gonna let your dad drive your car?
No.
He's just too old?
Yeah.
He just acts that way your age, right?
He probably just is too big.
That's true. All right, on behalf of Brock Auto, Bandoleros, here's a $50 gift certificate for you. Awesome job tonight. Mason Goodell's his second win of him for the season.
Deej, due to time, we sent the other 2 cars back to the pit area. But we will have an autograph session for these Bandolero cars. But a great job by Mason Goodell to take down win number 2 of his career. Up next, Bock Auto Bandolero Outlaw feature event. Starting on the pole in the R&K Precision, number 10, it's Madison Tomaszewski. Starting on the outside of row number 1. In the Mill Aero Solutions, number 88, it's Gavin Romano. Starting from the 3rd starting position. He is in the Roberts Express Fuel Oil, number 19. Out of Selden, it's Jaden Owens Bader. Starting from the 4th starting position. She's in the No Joke Auto Collision, number 13. Out of Islip, it's Gigi Agugliero. Starting from the 5th starting position. In the Philip Alamo Construction, Turf King of Miller Place, 00. Out of Miller Place, it's Philip Alamo. Starting from the 6th starting position. He's in the Right Way Automotive Center, number 5. Out of Manorville, it's Will Sapala. Starting from the 7th starting position, he's got 4 feature event wins to his credit. He's in the Benemax Trucking, number 17. Out of Miller Place, it's Ben Morbido. Starting from the 8th starting spot. He's in the Bock Auto, One Stop Market, number 3. Out of East Hampton, it's Tucker Bock. Starting from position number 9. He's in the Sea Pro Marine Dock Builders, number 12. Out of Belmore, it's Nick Hodge. Starting from the 10th starting spot. He's in the Mill Aero Solutions, number 80. It's Jaden Milheiser. And bringing up the rear of the field, he's in the Miller and Caggiano Attorney at Law, number 16. It's Killian Tennant.
Got our new pace car out there running it. Elwood in the golf cart. They are double file on the start. Every restart will be single file for these cars. Gonna keep my eye on that 00, Phil Alamo.
The car to watch, though, car number 17. Won the summer shootout, the cookout summer shootout at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. In the Benemax Trucking, number 17. Ben Morbido, 4 feature event wins to his credit this year out of 5 races. These cars are exactly the same except for the restrictor plate, which makes them faster. As you can see, John Elwood can't even get away from him as he heads down the back straightaway.
They're hunting him down right
They're
now.
going to crash into him.
He's getting nervous.
Car number 88, Gavin Romano, leads him to Jim Kelly's green flag. Here comes Alamo.
Lamo on the outside. With
Oh, we got a bunch of them going around.
whole bunch of cars going around. They're all back.
Caution flag down. Again, now that could have something to do with the speedy drive. They've never driven on anything quite like that, so if it was a little loose getting in, might have messed them up a little bit, but that's Gigi Agugliero, car number 13. Went around, as did Killian Tennant in the 16, and Jaden Milheiser in car number 80.
Yeah, speedy drive on the track is, when you're a driver, it just makes it loose. And these cars have never had to deal with that because they always start up in the front of the night. They never have to deal with speedy drive before. They're learning tonight. We're lining them right back up right now. Got to get the 3 in front of the 12 right now. All these kids on the track right now are ages 12 to 15. That's the Outlaw class. Just a little different. The same car, just different restrictor plate.
That's it.
Restrictor plate makes them so much faster, as you'll see when they get going.
Yeah, they're about a second faster, maybe even more, than the Bandoleros, the Bandolero Bandits. But the Bock Auto Bandolero Outlaws, again, restarts are single file. All right, Elwood off the raceway. Here comes Romano. Green flag in the air again.
Ooh, we got some pushing right there in the
Yeah, a
middle.
lot of pushing to start this thing.
The 5 was just roughing up the 00.
That's
Phil
Will
Lamo.
Sapala. Here comes the 17. Oh, they're
Morbido.
tight down the backstretch. Here
3
comes
wide.
Morbido. 3 wide right through that corner. Ben Morbido to the lead.
Phil Lamo to second.
He makes contact with Romano. Oh, problems for Rolamo.
Oh no, something went wrong in the Lamo's car.
He'll head to the infield.
Kid's been snake bit this year. Fast car.
Ben Morbido. Car number 17, your race leader. Car number 5, Will Sapala to second. Here comes Tucker Bock and Killian Tennant as they gain on the 88 car, who's in third, of Gavin Romano. And Sapala is only 2 car lengths back of the 17.
He's right on Morbido.
Normally, when Benny gets out front,
He's gone.
it's good night. But here comes Will Sapala.
Palo on the back
He's the
bumper.
only other driver with a win this year, and he's right on the back bumper of the 17. He was 0.2 of a second faster than him that time by. Will Sapala, car number 5. Again
Oh,
to the
he
back
drops to
bumper
the
of
bottom.
Morbido. Looks to the inside of Ben Morbido.
I don't think Morbido's been beat on the track yet this year.
Not like that.
No.
Not where he's been passed for the lead. And here comes Will Sapala to the race lead. Ben Morbido sits second. Third is Killian Tennant. Morbido, though, right there. He's going to try and put a ton of pressure on Will Sapala. Sapala gets a little loose, but he pulls away halfway this time by for Will Sapala. Car number 5 gets a wiggle there in turn number 4. Will Sapala, your race leader. Ben Morbido is second. Third is Killian Tennant. Fourth, Tucker Bock. Fifth, Madison Tomaszewski, doing a great job in car number 10. Her first year.
First year, she's running 4th.
Yeah.
Good.
Fifth.
Okay. Still good.
Still, she's doing great. She elected to start in the rear. She's driven to the fifth spot
That's what you want to see.
and passed some good cars. But right now, Will Sapala pulling away from the 17 of Ben Morbido.
Oh, 2 cars around. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa. Got a caution down. Got a tire off the car.
Car number 80, Jaden Milheiser, and the 12 of Nick Hodge.
Gonna go check on them right now.
Caution flag down. Car number 12.
They got spun around and the 80 came right in.
He is alert in the car. Car number 12. Nick Hodge. How about a round of applause for Nick, folks?
At the 80, I believe, climbing out of his car now as well.
It's his first race.
Oh, what a rough
Jaden
race.
Millheiser. He is up. How about a big round of applause for Jaden Millheiser? Sitting on the roof of his car, getting out.
We're going to overly check these kids because of their age.
10 laps down. What a job by Will Sapala as he leads over the 17 car of Ben Morbido and the 16 of Killian Tennant. You can see this young lady right here on the front straightaway. Aria Ligon. Great race here tonight. See her waving? Top 5 here tonight. Car number 72.
They're just taking every precaution, obviously, because of their ages.
Bock Auto Bandoleros, the Outlaw division on the raceway. 10 laps down. 5 remain. This should be some completion to this event. To paint the picture, car number 17, Ben Morbido. We've had 5 events this year. Ben has won 4. The other winner was Will Sapala with 1 victory. Will Sapala overtook Ben Morbido at about lap 7. He's led the last 3 laps and started to pull away from Morbido. Not often do you see car number 17, Ben Morbido, take the lead and get passed for the lead. But Will Sapala decided to rewrite that story here tonight as he's your race leader 10 laps into this event.
I saw Morbido come walking in the parking lot about 2 weeks ago. He had the championship belt like he just won WWF, you know, with a championship belt around his waist from his win in, what was that, North Carolina? Wild. I was so happy for him. Charlotte, North Carolina. I was so happy for him walking through the parking lot. We're definitely erring on the side of caution because of their ages, obviously. '80 is definitely torn up. A lot of work on that one.
So all precautions being taken with Nick Hodge. We ask everyone, please stand back from the fences. Please go back to your seats. Stand back from the fences. Let everyone do their job. We do appreciate that. Thank you. And again, we will take all precaution necessary for young Nick Hodge.
We have the pros over at Riverhead Ambulance right here. Definitely when hit like that, they're going to backboard him. They're going to do everything, every procedure, just like he was in a regular car accident. Going to bring him into the pits and have him checked out.
And we will get this field realigned. Your race leader, car number 5, Will Sapala.
Now, Will Sapala's got to restart with Morbito. This is going to be a good one. When they get going, those two are going to battle.
As Nick Hodge heads off the raceway. Let's give him one more round of applause. I'm sure he can hear us inside that ambulance, folks. We have a person with a black Ford F-150. Black Ford F-150. License plate number HIW0607. Again, a black Ford F-150 HIW0607. You left something in your car. If you do not take care of what you left in your car, we will take care of it for you within the next 10 to 15 minutes. So, Ford F-150 black. License plate number HIW0607. If that situation is not taken care of in the next 10 minutes, we will take care of it for you. Please head out to your pickup truck. You know exactly what we're talking about. Car number 5, your race leader, Will Sapala. Now, the fastest way around the racetrack for that 17 car is on the bottom, but Sapala has been on the bottom. He was able to get by him on the bottom of the raceway to come to the race lead. It's a single file restart. Is Morbito headed to the pits? Ben Morbito, car number 17, heading to the pit area.
Oh, no.
Your point leader is in trouble. Ben Morbito, car number 17, to the pit area. Hey, Raymond Rao, any idea what's going on over there, buddy?
Not yet. I'm going to figure out in just 1 second. Actually, he's rolling up right now. Car is running. I don't see no visual problems. Maybe a little bit of body damage, maybe a bit of a tire rub, but I will figure out as soon as I get word for you, Steve.
Thank you, Raymond. Car number 17, Ben Morbido, because he went to the pit area, has to restart this event last. Now, there's only 5 laps remaining, unlike the previous point leader, Reed Halpin, who had 2 laps in. There's 10 down. Green flag out again. Here comes Killian Tennant.
Yeah, got 16. Trying to dive right under.
He started dead last. He and Sapala got together in another event here.
Morbido just drove under 3 cars like it was
Yeah.
easy.
Ben Morbido on the march. Will Sapala leads the way. Killian Tennant is second. Kicks Bock's brother, Tucker Bock, sits third. Morbido, though, to the back bumper of Bock.
Morbido making the pass for third.
2 to go this time by. Good run by Bock down the back straightaway. 2 to go for Will Sapala. Will Sapala, your race leader. Killian Tennant second as they come to the white flag. Ben Morbido is third. Problems for Gavin Romano as he heads to the infield. Will Sapala, for the second time in 2023, will take down the win. Will Sapala, car number 5, for the second time in 2023, takes down the win. What a job in a battle with Ben Morbido early on. Then he had to hold off Killian Tennant. Let him hear it, folks. Will Sapala. Takes down the win. And as Will rolls to victory lane, let's go downstairs to Deej Russell. Deej.
Thank you, Steve. What a wild race. As he climbs out the top of the car. Give him a round of applause, folks. What a winner right here. Oh, be careful. Careful, don't get caught on that. Oh, my God. He almost got tripped on that cable. Let's give him a second. Put his helmet off here. All right, it's the second time I got to interview this year. On behalf of Tom Gatz, here you go. Another trophy for you, and I got a sticker for you this time. All right, that was a wild race. You know, there was a wild crash, but I think everything's okay. How'd that feel?
Oh, that was great. I mean, that was a great drive. The car hasn't felt this good all season. I'm really happy to be back here.
Yeah, that was, you had to hold off Morbido. That's a rough. You kids got 4 wins this season. You got 1 of them. So you guys are tough competition with each other, and you guys were side by side. That was wild.
Yeah, I mean, I got by in second. He was in first. I thought he had me there. I didn't think I was going to be able to catch back up to him, but I was able to just catch right up to him, pass him, and I was pulling away. So it's great to be here again.
It sure is. All right, man. I got some gift certificates. I'll see you in the pits afterwards. But awesome job, guys. He's got some rubbing all over that car right now, but he's enjoying it. Second time I got to talk to him this year. We definitely have some gift certificates to the top 3 from Brock Auto for all the Bandolero competitors here tonight. Look at that smile. That's one happy kid and a happy champ right there.
Congratulations to Will Sapala, win number 2 here in 2023. Up next, mini stocks, about to hit the raceway. Starting on the pole, he's your defending mini stock champion. He's in the sponsor wanted. Number 09 out of Baldwin, it's Andrew Farnham. Starting from the second starting spot. He's in the RFG Electrical Contracting, Shirley Pet and Feed, number 73. Out of Patchogue, it's Paul Wojcik. Starting from the third starting position, he's in the Island Technology, Buckley's Irish Pub, number 03. It's Joe Cook Jr. He's out of Shirley. Starting from the fourth starting position, he's in the Sayville Ford, number 25. It's Jake Innes. Starting from the fifth starting position, he is in the Feist Machinery Services, Baron Pest Control, number 21. That's Ryan Warren out of Riverhead. Starting from the sixth starting position, in the Spit Speed, number 02, it's Sean Wannett. Starting from the seventh starting position, he's in the Newtown Landscaping, Schmidt's Country Market, number 15 out of Ridge. I'd make that number 9 out of Ridge, Joe Warren Jr. Starting from the eighth starting position, in the Motor King of Farmingdale, Quality Auto Body, number 23, it's John Harley. And bringing up the rear of the field, in the East End Bait and Tackle, Farm Family Casualty Insurance, Delta Phase Electrical Corp, number 6 out of Shirley, it's Charles Astacio.
I'm going to keep my eye on that red number 9, always a fan favorite. And that 02 with the blue underneath it. 2 fast cars sitting in the back, though. And Joe Warren in that red number 9. He knows how to get it done on any track. Got wins all over the place. We won our last one last week.
He actually lost in Tech, unfortunately. A bunch of cars lost in Tech. A lot of exhaust issues. I think Sean Wanick got the win.
These cars are fast. It's a good growing division. If you want to start here, this is the place to be, right here in Mini Stocks.
Your defending champion of the Mini Stocks leads him to the East-West Management Go Zone, Andrew Farnham. Good start. In car number 09, here comes Joe Cook Jr. In car number 03 to the second spot.
I see Joe Warren pushing his brother around, making that pass in the red number 9.
Andrew Farnham, car number 09, your race leader. Car number 03, Joe Cook Jr. right to the back bumper. For the second spot, here comes Paul Wojcik for third. The battle is for fourth, make it fifth. As Sean Wanick comes to the fifth spot, and Ryan Warren sits sixth.
Your leader's doing a nice job. I still see those rear wheels locking up every time you get to the turn.
Every week, I'm told. That's almost, maybe it's by design.
Yeah, I don't like it, but it's his design, not mine.
And it's working as he
sure
leads
is.
the
He's up
way.
front.
4 and 6 cylinder Enduro to follow this event. 4 laps into this one.
That third place car is desperately trying to get into second place, but there is no room. Paul Wojcik cannot get around that 03. Looks like 2 Hondas.
Sending the thing out there. You just can't hear. You got to run this time on the outside.
top 3 are all Hondas.
Here's Wojek to the outside of Joe Cook Jr. Meanwhile, as they battle, car number 09, Andrew Farnham, pulls away.
And look who's closing in behind him.
Joe Warren Jr. to the 4th spot, and what a ride for Sean Wannick. Wannick, car number 02, has joined the mix in the top 5.
Wannick's won a bunch of races here in all sorts of divisions.
Oh, I remember he used to win a ton of truck enduro races.
Oh, remember we used to have straight 6-cylinder races? He won every race in the entire season.
Joe Warren Jr. into
Warren
the back of Joe
giving
Cook.
some pushing, trying to get himself to 2nd place.
Andrew Farnham leads the way. Joe Cook Jr. is 2nd. Here comes Joe Warren Jr. to the inside of Paul Wojek for the 3rd spot.
And look who he's got following him.
Warren comes to 3rd. The battle is for 4th. Wojek to the outside, the 02 of Sean Wannick to the inside. Here comes Joe Warren Jr. to the outside of Joe Cook Jr.
And that Chevy Cavalier can go high.
He's got the thing purring up there right now.
That is such a light car with a small engine, with a small transmission. That car can go high easy. Whoa, 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 Farnham around. Wojek, caution flag out. Looks like he spun all on his own.
Car number 73, Paul Wojek, goes around. Caution flag down.
Be pretty easy to figure out this field. He's going to have to go to the rear for the caution. There was some slight contact. Slight contact with the 02 of Sean Wannick.
While we have a quick caution, let's go to the pit area and Raymond Rao. Raymond?
Thank you, Steve. The number 73 of Paul Wojek just went by me here. Left front tire is down on the number 73. The number 6 car here going by me. That car didn't even take the green flag. It got out for pace laps. It looked like the car just died under the pace laps and rolled into the infield. So going back to the pit area now. And you mentioned it earlier, a lot of drama with the last race after the finish with drivers going through tech and a lot of drivers being disqualified. I talked to some of the drivers, Andrew Farnham, Joe Warren, some of the drivers who fell victim of it. Not much of a comment from either driver, but they did fix the issue. Most of the drivers who did have that problem did fix the issue. They're back out here. Some of them back out here today. Only a 9-car field, but we'll keep an eye out for Paul Wojek here. It was just a left front tire flat. I don't think he hit anything when he spun here, and I didn't see any other damage really to the number 73. So the 2021 champion, Paul Wojek, multi-time champion, I believe, in the mini stock division. I don't see him rolling out just yet. We'll keep an eye out for him here in just a moment. It looks like the 02 did go to the rear of the field for that incident, though, Steve.
They're definitely going to try to get him back on the track. Let him change that tire out. Not sure if he's going to make it back out on the track. He parked it. Okay, his night is over. So we're going to watch that red car surrounded by black cars. .09 getting chased down by the number 9.
Yeah, here comes Joe Warren Jr. to the inside of Joe Cook Jr. Good run by Cook on the outside. Warren sends it in a ton. He tries to come to position number 2, and he will. Andrew Farnham leads in car number 09. Oh, Cook goes way up the hill. He might have a flat tire.
I think something went wrong in that car because he slowed down big time. Let's see if he can get to the infield.
Nice job by Joe Cook Jr. to put that thing on the infield.
This is leading up to exactly what happened last week with Joe Warren and the 9 chasing down the 09 right into the last lap.
13 laps down. 7 remain, make it 14 this time by. 6 to go for Andrew Farnham.
Does Joe Warren have enough time to catch him in the speed? I don't think he has the speed to catch him.
Sean Wannett trying to get back to the top 3 after he was sent to the rear of the field for his role in that Paul Wojcik incident.
Wannett looks like he could make the pass over to clear over the top of him.
Yeah, but John Harley's running. He's
holding him.
having a great race in car number 23. Wannett into the back bumper.
Wannett's going to give the bump and run. Good move. Joe Warren, I just don't think he has enough time to catch him this time. Wannett clears him for the 3rd place position. 3 to go this time by.
Two to go this time by for Andrew Farnham. Car number 09, Joe Warren Jr. is second. Third is car number 02 of Sean Wannett.
If Farnham gets it, I think this is his first win of the season.
It would be his second.
Second, so he must have won the first one of the year.
But Andrew Farnham takes the white flag and comes through turns 3 and 4. Andrew Farnham takes down the win. Checkered flag flies. Taking down the win in car number 09, Andrew Farnham. Your defending mini stock champion. Second victory of 2023. Farnham will come get the checkered flag. Great job. Let him hear it, folks. Andrew Farnham, car number 09. Your defending mini stock champion. His second win of 2023. Let him hear it on the backstretch, folks. And as Andrew Farnham rolls down to victory lane, let's go downstairs to Deej Russell. Deej.
Thank you, Steve. What a wild race. You know, it panned out for him this time. I know he had Joe Warren on him again. He's climbing out the car now. This is a great hot division. Everybody that's going to enter it. Give him a round of applause. Andrew Farnham with a nice win. On behalf of Connie Parch and Tom Gatz, here's another trophy. It's his second win of the season.
Thank you. Yeah, this one took a couple races to get, but I'm finally glad we're back.
Yeah, you had a good run against Joe Warren. Joe Warren, one of the top guys in this division. How do you feel about that when you saw him in your mirror?
He got me last week. I knew we came out with a great piece this week. My dad's been working on it countless hours this week while I was busy at work, but I'm real glad we could pull this off, and I just really want to thank my dad for doing that for me. Thank you. Somewhere that way. Thank you again.
All right, Andrew, awesome job this night. You had a great run, good show. You're a great division. I want to see more cars in this division next year. Help out anybody you can in that 4 and 6 cylinder to get them out here.
Yeah, I'll definitely try. I have a few other people I want to thank. My mom, she's not here. She'll see this tomorrow. All my friends, I got Chase over there, Chase, Owen, Gerard, Christian. Everyone helps on it, so I really want to thank everyone for doing that. And yeah, buy a car. Let's get more cars out here, man. That's all I can say.
It's an awesome division, everyone. Good job tonight, buddy. We'll see you next time. All right, back to you, Steve.
Congratulations to Andrew Farnham. Another fine ride here tonight. Take down his second win of the year. Up next, 8-cylinder Gut and Go Enduro. Starting from position number 1, in car number 39, it's Don Carasidi. Jeremy Rand, car number 40, will start from the second spot. Starting third in car number 81, it's Anthony Pizzo. Richie Carmen of the United Exhaust Shop starts from the fourth starting spot. Starting fifth, he's got 2 feature event wins to his credit this year. In car number 34, it's Donald Woot Lawrence. Starting from the sixth starting spot in car number 54, it's Dennis Jones. David Verbeek starts car number 33 from the seventh spot, starting from position number 8. In car number 23, it's Pat Collins Jr., starting from position number 9. Car number 36 of Christian Kalbfleisch. Justin Squires brings car number 56 from the 10th starting spot, while Kevin Coyle in car number 90 starts 11th. Starting 12th with 1 feature event win to his credit this year, in car number 80, your defending 8-cylinder Gut Go Enduro champion, car number 80 of Pat Collins. Starting 13th in car number 03 is Jess Martinez Jr. Starting from the 14th starting spot in car number 25. Also of the United Exhaust Shop, it's Ricky Carmen. Moody from the Moody Cars, jet towing number 19. Mahamud Enya in car number 19. We call him Moody. Starting 16th, Stephen Jones, car number 49. Dave Sandell from the Sandell Cranes. Number 92 will start 17th, while Gregory Harris, car number 68, starts in the 18th starting spot. James Heim, car number 22, starts 19th, while the Paralegal Services number 27 of Roger Trim starts 20th. Tim Healy, car number 26, starts 21st, while Jack McCarthy in car number 50 starts 22nd. Starting 23rd, keep an eye on this guy, car number 12, Kevin Feeney. Stephen Neenan, car number 42, starts 24th, while Carmine Ragusa in car number 35 starts 25th. Robert Eggers, car number 65, is 26th. James Munch, car number 78, starts from 27, starting 28th. In car number 66, it's Dwayne Sapala. Car number 88, Frankie Abatiello, starts from the 29th starting spot, while Cale Buckley in car number 55 starts 30th. Anthony Copabianca, car number 24, starts 31st, and starting 32nd is Cutter Guerra in car number 45. 32 cars strong for the 8-cylinder Enduros.
It's good for a Wednesday night race.
Heck
These guys
yeah.
all came out in force.
The guy sitting next to me used to win all of these things.
And my nemesis is now starting in third. Number 81, Anthony Pizzo.
He was your nemesis?
Oh, my God. Him and Dominic Ranieri, the two of them, just tortured me. But you know what? Made me faster every single week. My old car is out there, the old Riddler car, starting in the back.
Yeah, that is the 78 car
of Jimmy
Munch.
But keep your eye on that 81. He's going to be fast.
Keep an eye on the 34 also. Donald Woot Lawrence.
Oh, yeah.
He is one of the last 2.
Yes, right behind
8-cylinder
him.
Enduros.
He's right behind Pizzo. This should be good. And Caracetti.
Also a car to keep an eye on too. You see the red lights beneath it? That red number 6, that white number 68. Gregory Harris has led the last 2 races
By a
with
lot.
5 laps to go
Has lost.
and had an issue.
He's got to come back from this. He has to.
Gregory Harris right here going down to the turn number 1. The white Monte Carlo, number 68, has been on fire all year. Let's see if he can get back to the front here tonight as Don Carasidi leads this field around with Jeremy Rand.
Carasidi has 1 win already this season. He won the first one.
Yeah, he did a great job that night. Green flag in the air, or that day. It was an afternoon race, Sunday afternoon.
Day race.
Carasidi and Rand. Rand got loose there.
Way loose. Caracetti just takes off. That's an old Ray Fitzgerald car right there in Caracetti. Everybody knows that name from Enduro racing. Oh, car around, and it's round and round they go.
Ton of fluid.
There
coming
is
out.
no cautions in these races. You go around, you go around. Only if your driver's door is exposed, we'll stop it.
Dennis Jones, car number 54. That's who went around there.
We got 2 Joneses on this track. Where is Pizzo? There he is. Chasing down Caracetti. Woot Lawrence right behind him with 3 fast cars sitting up front.
Pizzo currently second, unofficially. Yeah. Oh, Caracetti couldn't get off the corner there. And Pizzo did a nice job not to run him over. As did Woot Lawrence and David Verbeek.
Where is the 22 of James Himes who guarantees me a victory every time he comes out? There he comes, right down the back, front stretch.
He's got a long way to go.
He's got a long way to go. He definitely does.
4 laps into this event.
Oh, right around here on the 40 goes almost around. The Rastafarian car.
Oh, look at these. Oh, big hit on the backstretch by car number 42. They're 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Woot Lawrence in car number 34 to your early race lead. That's bad for the rest of the competition. That was Stephen Neenan.
His whole
Yeah.
crushed in.
Hit the wall in the backstretch.
Yeah, he's crushed.
He's just trying to get to the infield, it looks like. See if he can get down there here.
Got a freight train coming towards him.
He's trying.
Look at Woot Lawrence. He shot past Pizzo. And it looks
Pizzo,
like
Pizzo's second. Caracetti is third. Fourth is David Verbeek. Stephen Neenan to the infield, car number 42.
He cannot get around Dwayne Tapala in the 66. Gregory Harris just passes on the bottom in the front stretch. 78 of Jimmy Munch just came past.
8 laps into this event.
This 54 is all over the track. I think he's leaking something.
That's Dennis Jones. He was leaking early, remember? He spun first.
I think he's leaking something because he is sliding all over the place. Caracetti trying to get around him. He cannot. He's going to get spun sooner or later.
Ten laps down in this 40-lap feature event.
Woot Lawrence up front.
Woot.
You know how they finished last time? Woot Lawrence was first, Anthony Pillows was second, and that's where they're running right now.
Actually, David Verbeek is second. Caracetti is third. Pat Collins fourth. Pat Collins Jr. fifth. And it looks like Pat Collins just passed Pat Collins Jr. So Pat Collins in car number 80 getting to Caracetti.
Oh, he's right on him now.
Yeah, Pat Collins. Good start to this event. What's up with Pizzo? How come Pizzo's not being shown? Car number 34, Woot Lawrence, your race leader. Again, everything on the scoreboard, 100% unofficial.
Woot knows that. He knows to keep driving. He's in the 34.
Anthony Pizzo, car number 81, is second. Third is David Verbeek. Fourth is Richie Carmen in car number 30. Fifth, Don Caracetti. Sixth, Pat Collins. Pat Collins Jr. is seventh. So a good run right now for Woot Lawrence. Looking to go 3 in a row.
Good looking run for James Hyman at 22. That car is hooked up now. He's had lots of gremlins in that car all season.
Woot's in some heavy stuff.
Oh, yes he is. Well, I never like Camaros in heavy traffic.
Yeah.
Not a fan, but Woot gets that thing around.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Pizzo chasing him. He's following James. Oh!
The problem is that A
Just
ton
more
of fluid.
Tynes goes around.
A ton of fluid out of that 54 car.
He's just soaking it. Martine's going backwards down the
boy.
backstretch.
Oh boy.
Not the best idea you can do. His father and his uncle looking on going, no, don't wreck that car, please.
They want him to pull it forward.
Yeah, they want to do something other than what he's doing.
They don't want him to go right there and power alley on the backstretch.
Yeah, I would have did something other than this.
I would drive that thing back into turn 2.
I would. Ooh, I don't know what his plan is.
Yeah, I would do that.
Oh, sparks go flying for the 50 on the bottom here. He lost a tire. We just don't know where it is. Unless it's under his car. Martine's not sitting in the best spot right now.
Actually, he's much better than he was, though.
Yeah, he's much better than he was. I'll agree with that. Another car down around on the bottom.
Gregory Harris starting to make his way to the top 6. So up front, car number 34, Woot Lawrence.
Oh, there he goes. Nice job getting that thing back around. Nice job.
That was awesome. That was such
There's a bunch
good
of
job.
nervous people watching that car go around right now. His father won a bunch of these races
Oh,
here.
Verbeek in trouble. He was in the top 5.
Oh, is that him up top?
Yeah, that beautifully painted number 33.
Looks like we just pulled out a Lake Ronkonkoma.
Yeah, that's what Finan says. They just pulled it out of Lake Ronkonkoma. Up front, Woot Lawrence leads the way. Car number 81, Anthony Pizzo, is shown as second. Let's
right
find.
there.
There's
Pizzo.
Woot. Here's
Pizzo right there.
Pizzo here, start finish line.
Our job is not easy with these 8-cylinder Enduros.
After Pizzo, it's Richie Carmen in the 30. Carassetti in the 39 is 4th. Pat Collins 5th. 6th is Gregory Harris. And Woot is just whooping him. It's the best way to put it.
Yeah, like he does. He does it well.
And if you watch the 34 car, he simply just takes his time. If he's got to wait a lap, he'll wait a lap.
He
Just to
never
get
gets in
himself
trouble.
clear racetrack. But Woot Lawrence, and there's Verbeek. He got back underway. He's on the bottom of the raceway down the back straightaway. Again,
Woot's front bumper looks like he painted it at the beginning of the season. He never hits anybody. Oh no, our leader's around.
Oh man, you spoke too soon.
Oh, announcer's
And
curse
that's
right there. He got
Pizzo
caught.
to the lead. Pizzo to the lead in
Please
car
don't
number
make me give
81.
Pizzo a trophy. That's not fair.
Anthony Pizzo to the lead. Anthony Pizzo, your race leader. Car number 81.
Here's another kick in the teeth for me. He's about to pass my car, put my car a lap down. Oh, Jimmy Munch in trouble.
So Pizzo leads by a lot. Well, Woot Lawrence is second.
Woot Lawrence is second.
And Woot's right here at the start
Okay.
finish line. Pizzo's out of turn number 2. And there's
All right.
only 8 to go. Woot needs a miracle.
Yeah, definitely.
He needs Pizzo to get into lap traffic, but there's plenty of space right now for Pizzo. In car number 81.
Basically, his teammate's right next to him with Jimmy Munch, so he's got that one cleared. Now he's just got to
Oh, they're spinning on the backstretch. Right in front of your leader.
Oh, Pizzo got it. All right, he made it. Got a couple cars around. And Richie Carmen around. Where does that put the leaders? Richie Carmen, I believe, is in third.
No, I don't know. Can't really tell here. Richie Carmen started up front.
Oh, another car around up front. Who's that?
Cale Buckley.
Cale Buckley. There is fluid all over this track. I can
30,
see it.
35 laps down. 5 remain for Pizzo. Oh, they're all spinning here at turn 1. Look at Woot get through that.
Wow. James Heim go right over the top. Where's Pizzo coming?
Pizzo's
Where's Pizzo
here.
going to go in that 81? He better go high right now. He saw those cars.
Woot Lawrence is catching him. 4 to go. Pizzo in a ton of lap traffic. Lawrence with clear raceway. .37 laps down for Anthony Pizzo. In car number 81.
little car going around right here. Wow. Wow, how did they not hit each other? Oh, I guess they did hit each other.
That's that 54 that's been leaking all night.
Those two that just crashed, they're parked next to each other.
Anthony Pizzo gets the 2 to go. He heads down the back straightaway. Pizzo through 3 and 4 will come to the white flag. Anthony Pizzo, car number 81, down the back straightaway. Clear racetrack in front of him. And Anthony Pizzo is going to take down the win. Checkered flag flies, taking down the win in car number 81, Anthony Pizzo. It's been a long time since Pizzo has been in victory lane. What a job by Anthony Pizzo, car number 81. Anthony Pizzo. Let him hear it, folks, on the back straightaway. What a job. Now, the guy that's going to interview him is his buddy. So this should be a lot of fun, as Deej Russell is going to have to hear it now from Pizzo, as Pizzo rolls into victory lane. Let's go downstairs to Deej Russell. Deej.
Thank you, Steve. You know, when he came back to the division, I talked to him in street stocks last year, and his new job just couldn't put him here every Saturday night to run that division. And I said, what are you going to do? You going to retire with me and join me in the booth? He goes, no, I'm going to build an 8-cylinder car. I go, oh, boy. I could get itchy myself. But here he is climbing out of the car. When I took this retirement gig, I knew I'd be handing my friends my trophy, but I didn't think I'd hand my nemesis one. But his family's all here. We love this. Give him a round of applause, folks. Anthony Pizzo got it done. On behalf of Connie Partridge and Tom Gatz, here's your trophy and your sticker. First feature event on this car. So how'd it feel to come back?
And it's been a long, and it's great to be back. That was a lot of fun. I'm sorry to see Woot got tangled up, but I guess it benefits me.
It sure benefited you. He got tangled up, and all of a sudden, you shot right up front. This is an awesome car you built. You always build good equipment. Does it feel weird that I'm talking to you in victory lane?
Yeah, I'd rather you talk to me than me talk to you.
I figured that. All right, folks, we got one more to go, and then we got some monster trucks. Next up is the 4-cylinders. If you thought those 8-cylinders are crazy, wait till you see the 4-cylinders.
Great job for Anthony Pizzo, car number 81. We're about to do a 4- and 6-cylinder Gut and Go Enduro. And following that, are you folks ready for some monster truck action? Oh, come on, really? All of you guys came out here on a Wednesday night, and that's all we can get from you? All right, let's try it again. Are you folks ready for some monster truck action? Much better. Is that a chicken on the back stretch? Oh, man. The chicken is back. I don't think Champ saw the chicken. Champ, did you see the chicken? Obviously not. Champ went flying in. Champ has surrendered to the chicken. The chicken will dance. The chicken will sing. Personally, I think we should deep fry that chicken, as this fat announcer is hungry. But yes, there's a chicken on the backstretch. Oh, a dancing chicken. That is one groovin' chick. All right, chicken, we got to do the starting lineup for tonight's 4 and 6 cylinder Enduro. But then we'll talk to you again, all right, Chicky Chick? Sounds good. Starting on the pole in car number 11, it'll be Chris Oliveri. From the outsider row number 1, car number 32 is Jesse Bischel. Tyler Farrell. Car number 13 will start from the third starting spot, while Jack Tessa in car number 87 starts fourth. Anthony Fariglio, car number 28, will start fifth, while Charles Estacio, car number 9, starts sixth. Zach Tyler won the last time we were here with this division. In car number 8, he'll start from seventh. Starting eighth, car number 40, Jeremy Rand. Vinny Abatiello, car number 20, starts ninth, starting 10th. Car number 59, Frank Rayner. Starting 11th, car number 88, Frank Abatiello. Starting 12th, car number 6, David Oliveri. Mike Muse III, car number 09, starts 13th, while David Duran Jr., car number 25, starts from 14th. Jack Hanley Jr., car number 18, starts from the 15th starting position, while Anthony Peretta in car number 24 starts 16th. Ryan T. Warren, car number 4, will start 17th, starting 18th. Michael Halfin, no relation, car number 71. Joe Palmieri Jr., car number 44, will start 19th, starting 20th. His brother, John Palmieri, in car number 21. Jack Hanley Sr., car number 49, starts 21st, while Robert Izzo, car number 46, starts 22nd. Joseph Rodriguez, car number 63, will start 23rd. That's our own Napoleon Dynamite. You got to see that kid. Loaded with Napoleon Dynamite hair. But he will start from the 23rd starting position, while Hans Kiesing, car number 99, starts 24th. Bumper Boy Ed Laspina, car number 93, starts 25th. Mariah Lawrence, car number 01, will start 26th. Will Rayner, car number 10, 27th, starting 28th. Michael Frigola in car number 84, 29th. Jacob Hartard, car number 65, while Stephen Jappel in car number 68 will start 30th. Starting 31st, Michael Asdal, car number 90, while Dylan Reed in car number 94 starts 32nd. And starting last, but keep an eye on this car. He's got 2 feature event wins to his credit here in 2023. In car number 07, it's Mike Muse Jr.
If you guys like the 8 cylinders, you're going to love the 4 cylinders. I think we got all the cars out here on the field. The 65 with a groovy nose on it. I saw a Mustang pass. You rarely see a Mustang out here. Rarely see a Mustang out here.
It's white. See the car with the blue light in the window?
Oh,
it's
right
in front of that.
Okay.
The 50 coming off the track right now. He lost his front wheel. Again, this will be a no caution race. The only thing will stop it if it's red flag, if there's trouble. Trouble would be like a door, somebody just in a bad spot. But if a car goes around, it goes around. You're just going to sit in it. This is a blast. If you've never thought about doing this, it's not hard. Just get a car. I'm telling you, you'll have the time of your life. I love doing these races. My son now loves doing these races. You will have the time of your life in these cars. You can see anybody out there in the pits. If you say, hey, you know, I got a question. I'm thinking about doing this. Come on out. You ask anybody in the pits. Any one of these guys will gladly help you out, set up a car to get yourself out here. Struggling to get one of these cars off the track right now.
The Brigandi Brothers Automotive. All right, so I just got word from Cindy Hanley, Jack Hanley's mom, that he's in the white Mustang, number 18. That car was the car that he used to drive to and from high school. And he is running it as a Gut and Go Enduro car here tonight. What a way to say goodbye to that thing. But then again, if anyone could get a car around this place, Jack Hanley Jr., Blunderbuss champion in the past, Super Pro Truck champion.
I think he's on the outside against the wall.
Still trying to get car number 50 from the previous race.
Right about where I pointed.
We need everyone to please back away from the fence. Please back away from the fences. We cannot start this race until you do so. Everyone, please back away from the fence down into turn number 1. You two little guys climbing the fence, please back away from the fence. We cannot start this race until you do so.
Looks like number 50 is climbing off the track now.
There he is. Everyone's protector. Mr. Ligon. All these kids from Riverhead schools, know that guy. He is always looking out for these kids here in Riverhead School District.
Going to get a rolling start with these guys. See the flag coming in. The chaos is about to start.
Oh, yeah. Car number 11, Chris Oliveri.
The number 8 won last time. The white number 8 was the last one
Yep.
here.
Looks like in pool number 8.
Keep your eye on that 21. That
yeah,
black.
and the 44. The two brothers,
Where
the
are the
Palmieri's, start right next to each other.
Oh, perfect.
The burgundy 44 and the gray 21.
Those two are fast.
Oh, man. They are fun to watch. This whole entire division is fun to watch. You're about to see them right here, live and in person. 40 laps to be the distance for the 4 and 6 cylinder Gut and Go Enduro.
That 32 almost looped it around, somehow made it. The 8, oh, he got crashes already. Can't tell who that is, but
Uh-oh.
a car around.
Oh, boy. Glad that's not me.
Oh, wow. Where's Jack Hanley?
He's here with the tail light. See him? To the
Okay,
inside?
yep, on the backstretch.
Oh, he's digging. Jack Hanley Jr. is digging.
He's trying to get his car to victory lane.
In that white Mustang.
18.
Uh-oh.
There's got to be fluid up there because they are sliding all over the place in turn 1.
Oh, boy.
Where's our leader?
Good luck.
Yeah,
Car
I'm
number
trying.
11, Chris Oliveri.
Okay, he's going down the backstretch.
But Zach Tyler's right behind him, car number 8.
Oh, yeah, Zach Tyler won the last one. Oh, he's making his pass for the lead right there. Number 8 is now taking the lead.
Zach Tyler, car number 8, to the unofficial race lead.
Hanley almost ate the wall off at turn 2, but he made it.
Oh, boy.
Lots of trouble down in turn 1.
Jack Hanley Jr. driving it like he was driving it to school. Car number 18. Yeah, when he was late, exactly.
Number 8 passing us, he's the leader right up front.
Car number 11 is second. Chris Oliveri. Third is Frank Rayner in the 59. Fourth, Jack Tessa in the 87. And fifth, Anthony Fariglio.
And the 11 was held up big time by the 68. Let the 8 just sail away.
The 44 of Joe Palmieri Jr. to the 7th spot. Jack Hanley Jr. to 8th. He's got to be further than that. Car number 8. Oh, problems for Oliveri. The hood is up on car number 11.
I would just keep driving. Uh-oh. You can't see that car coming right at him.
Oh, boy. Chris Oliveri, car number 11 with his hood up.
That's got to be the worst feeling out there. You have a good car, but your hood is up. And you can see the chain dangling, whatever chain that he'd used to hang it.
That didn't work.
I don't think somebody closed the hood.
Jack Hanley Jr. is flying.
He is flying. I'm trying to figure out where he is.
He's third.
Third. Okay, that's what I thought.
He's third in car number 18.
Sooner or later, the 11's going to have to slow down because he cannot keep that going with his hood like that.
Jack Hanley Jr. is third in that white Mustang. Oh, boy.
Jack Hanley right over the top of that car.
He's going to pass your second place car, Chris Oliveri. He's probably having a ball, is Hanley.
That was my childhood car.
In his daily driver.
And his bumper, I think, is the equivalent of a stop sign.
Yeah, that's about what he's got. A license plate for a bumper. Good job by Oliveri to keep it up. As car number 8, Zach Tyler, has checked out on this field. He's at the start-finish line right here. He's got a half a track lead in car number 8. Jack Hanley Jr. for the second spot. Oh, boy. Hanley to second. Zach Tyler still leads by about a half a track.
Oh,
there goes Oliveri's hood back down.
His hood's down. Oh, Oliveri's hood's open again. You want to see what's under the hood? Just take a look. Yeah, Palmieri.
Here comes Palmieri as I don't turn my microphone on.
Both of them are coming.
Yeah, car number 44 of Joe Palmieri Jr. and car number 21 of John Palmieri.
But the 8 is literally ready to lap the field. I mean, he's flying.
Yeah, Zach Tyler fast again here tonight in car number 8. Halfway this time by.
Oh, lots of damage up top. They're spinning, but they got around each other.
Man. I can't believe Oliveri's still driving out there with the hood up.
Well, I would never pull it. I promise you that. That was out there. I just keep going.
Where's Zach Tyler? Right here at the start-finish line. Second is Jack Hanley Jr., who's about a half a lap back, right here in car number 18. A little more than a half a lap back. "22 laps down, 18 remain, and Tyler is about to...
Hanley in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Hanley in big trouble.
Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
Wow. It's like
Car
a
number
figure eight place on
25.
the bottom.
David Duran Jr., what a job in car number 25. Uh-oh.
Oh, crushing everywhere.
Car number 71 to the infield.
71's
Mitchell
taking a
Halfin,
beat.
no relation.
Oh, no relation.
No.
That car's been taking a beat here tonight.
Where is Zach Tyler? Oh! Bunch of cars getting together. Chris Oliveri in the middle of that.
Oh, we got a car on fire in there. Red flag out. We got a car on fire in the infield.
Red flag down.
I told you this was going to be crazy.
Red flag down.
He is okay and out of the car. The red fire suit on the infield by the pole.
That's the 25 car that just went around here on the front straightaway. David Duran Jr. We'll get this thing out as quick as possible. "25 laps down. Great job by the track crew to get that fire out. Car number 8, Zach Tyler is your race leader. Zach Tyler, I believe...
Is that him right here on the front stretch?
I believe this is him on the front stretch at the exit of turn 4.
Okay, so
down low.
Second place.
Second place
third, and fourth are
is
right in front of
Jack
us.
Hanley Jr. and the Palmieri boys, and they're right here at the start-finish line. So Zach Tyler is only about 10 car lengths away from lapping the entire field. And again, Tyler just got out front early.
And he's clean. No traffic in front
Right.
of him.
And in case anyone cares, Aaron Judge hit 3 home runs tonight. I know it's been tough for us Yankee fans, but that's nice. 25 laps down, 15 remain. Green about to come back out. Car number 8, Zach Tyler, your leader. Green flag in the air.
Good move on that gray car on the bottom. I saw him leaking everything. I'm like, I hope he knows, and he shot right down to the bottom. Good move. Oh, the Palmieri brothers just shot past Hanley.
You almost wish it was a caution where you could bunch them up. I'd love to see the Palmieris and Zach Tyler have at it, as well as Jack Hanley Jr.
Jack Hanley got one of the Palmieris. I don't know which one.
Joe Palmieri's in the 44, Joe Palmieri Jr., and
Okay,
John
that's
Palmieri's in the 21.
Okay. He's stuck between the two of them right now.
Well, he's to the inside of the 44.
Oh, good wreck up in 3. The 4.
Jack Hanley Jr. continues to come through traffic. Look at this to try and lap the 4th place car. Oh no! Your leader in trouble!
No, but he's got plenty of time to get back. If
Oh
he can get it
no!
around.
Zach Tyler goes around.
And he's not moving. I don't like that.
This is not good for your race leader, which opens the door for Jack Hanley Jr. Here comes Hanley. Tyler turns around. Hanley down the backstretch, looking to come to the lead.
Jack Hanley is right there in second place on the bumper of the number 8.
Zach Tyler, car number 8, still your unofficial race leader. But here's Jack Hanley Jr. to the inside.
Oh, Palmieri just got spun around. One of them. John?
That's John Palmieri.
He's going to spin that around real fast.
Zach Tyler continues to lead the way.
Yeah.
"32 laps down for Zach Tyler." Where is he?
He? Right here.
Here's
he's got
Tyler.
a good
Okay.
run now. Jack Hanley, second place. Oh, right now being taken by Joey Palmieri. We're just trying to figure out who took out the leader.
All right.
Let
So
him-
who's all right? So it's still Zach Tyler. He's going through turns 1 and 2, and is that Joey Palmieri Jr. is in second here? It's
Yup.
about a half second maybe.
Oh, Jack Hanley to the infield. Jack
Oh,
Hanley to the
no.
infield. Oh, what a run he had.
That Mustang can last as long, but well,
Yeah,
you're only gonna get so long
he
with
only
that.
had like
Yeah,
a
a little bit
street
of
sign
steam.
as a front bumper.
A little bit of steam. Looks like he overheated. Oh, a lot of trouble in turn 3 and 4. He's right there on the back bumper.
Oh, here comes the Palmieris. One of them, John Palmieri, the 44. Joey Palmieri, sorry, in the 44.
Joey Palmieri
He's giving
Jr.
him the bumper.
They're coming to 2 to
Says,
go.
here I am.
It's going to be close here in these final two. Oh, no!
No! His brother did that 6
What a
times 2
save.
weeks ago and still won.
What a save, but it took a lot of momentum, but there's a lot of lap traffic in front of Tyler.
Palmieri is coming.
Gonna
with
make
4
a
to
try
go.
to. There's a.
Oh, they got lap
Rob Bizzle
traffic.
slipping. There's a lot of fluid down in turn 3 and
Oh,
4.
you can see him sliding. They got Paul
White
Palmieri
flag.
now.
One more time around for Tyler. He pulled away again. Has a couple of lap cars here.
Joey
Able to get
Palmieri
around them
knows,
without
I
a problem.
gotta get there.
And into turn 3 and 4 for the final time, Zach Tyler goes back to back. He wins again here in the 4 and 6 cylinder Enduro.
He won by luck, boy.
Boy, he earned
He
that win.
got, but
Almost lapped the field at one point.
and then got stuck. Wow.
And it spun backwards. He was stuck backwards on the backstretch. And he continues. He went on to win it. But boy, was there a lot of events that unfolded in that race. A lot of carnage.
What a job by car number 8, Zach Tyler, to take down the win. He was spun out by Jack Hanley Sr. in turn number 2 when he had almost a full track lead. He was able to get back underway and then hold off Joe Palmieri Jr. for the win. And it's his second win in a row for Zach Tyler. Let him hear it, folks. What a job by these 4 and 6 cylinder Enduro campaigners here tonight. Let him hear it on the backstretch, folks. Zach Tyler. And as Zach Tyler pulls into victory lane, let's go downstairs to Deej Russell. Deej.
Thank you, Steve. That was a rough one for Zach Tyler. That was not an easy one. It's got a fan. Give him a round of applause, folks. This guy did it, man. That was an awesome run. That was wild. Guess we're not done racing over there. All right, Zach, on behalf of Connie Pargin and Tom Gatz. Here's your trophy. Here's your sticker. That was not an easy one. If you watch the rebroadcast, you just watch us go silent when you got spun up top and stuck against the wall.
Yeah, I earned that one. I don't know who that was or what that was about, but he got into me, hooked the left rear, and never lifted. Never even gave me a chance to correct it, but thankfully it refired and able to hold off Joey there for the win.
We're all like, uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Awesome job. How do you like running these 4-cylinders enduros? How long have you been doing it?
I've been doing it for 6 years now. I love it. I wish that there were a little less knuckleheads out here, but I guess you're going to get what you're going to get in an enduro.
That's right. It's enduro racing. You got to start somewhere. Do you plan on going to any other division after this?
I would love to, but it's not in the cards financially right now.
I tell you, mini stocks could use some more drivers.
They could. They're hurting for people right now. A couple more guys just bowed out recently, I think, after that whole fracas last week. But we'll see. Maybe next year.
All right, man. That was a great run. All right, buddy. Have a good night. You guys ready for some monster trucks? I am. I see some cars out here ready to get crushed. Zach Tyler better not leave that car that long. It might get crushed.
And we know back to school is coming. I know, I heard the boo, the sigh. Here on Back to School Night. Now, when we have completed this show with the monster trucks, the pit area will be open. Feel free to head on into the pit area, meet some of the enduro campaigners, meet some of the Bandolero drivers. Heck, meet Tucker Bock. He's in the house. Had a good run here tonight in car number 3. Hi, Dax. There's Champ. Let Champ hear it. In the Champ Mobile. So tonight, three monster trucks on hand to crush some cars. Bad news travels fast. Out of Elkton, Virginia, Brandon Darrow, a 540 cubic inch Merlin block, 1,500 horsepower. And the USA 1, driven by Rodney Tweedy, out of Jonesboro, Illinois, with a 562 Chevrolet big block, 1,600 horsepower. And barefoot, Logan Tweedy, also from Jonesboro, Illinois, a 540 big block, 1,500 horsepower. As Champ says hello to everybody in turn 2. Oh, I think Champ is cooling the crowd off. Hey, where'd the chicken go? What happened to the chicken? Man, we were hoping for a chicken Champ showdown.
I want to see those two fight.
I think Champ has bigger teeth.
Look at
Getting
that
all
payloader
the
just-
crush cars in line here.
Just scooping up those cars, just knowing they're about to get crushed.
As per Christian Kalbfleisch, the chicken has been cooked. I'm still waiting for my t-shirt. Uh-oh. Perhaps the chicken hasn't been cooked. At least Champ's having some fun. I'm being told I'm next on the third round of shirts. It's my quote on the back of the shirt. I never even got a shirt. I didn't even get paid for royalties. Hey, Champ, stay out there, Champ. The chicken's coming. Hold on, Champ. The chicken's coming. We're going to have a Champ Chicken Showdown. I am sure that Champ is in the mood for chicken nuggets. While we have a minute, head to our concession stands. Chicken tenders, all sorts of goodies. French fries, ice cream. Uh-oh, Champ. There's the chicken. Champ, are you wetting the chicken? Normally, it's good to clean the chicken before you cook it, Champ. Our own Champ and the chicken. There's a chicken on the backstretch. There's the chicken. And the chicken is a friendly chicken. Unlike our friendly mascot or unfriendly mascot, Champ, who is now lining the chicken up. And the chicken is putting a child in front of it to block the shot. That's it. The chicken is blocking the shot. Champ is leaving the race. Champ is giving up, chicken. The chicken wins that showdown against Champ. Well done, chicken. We need a name for the chicken. Hey, Christian, what's the chicken's name? Christian Kalbfleisch. We got to have a name for the chicken. Make sure you go over there, get your pictures taken with the chicken. And the chicken will be signing autographs tonight. Uh-oh. It looks like Champ went to reload. So what do you think, Champ? You coming back for the chicken? I don't know if the chicken's ready for you. What do you think, chicken? You ready? Oh, chicken goes right up to the fence, ready for Champ. Uh-oh. What happened to Champ? Oh, he's still up there. I think the Champ went to reload, chicken. So you're in trouble. Cars getting in order here. Again, remember, following tonight's show, you are all welcome into the pit area to meet the drivers of these monster trucks, to meet the drivers of all the race cars you saw here tonight. Don't forget, next Saturday, school bus demolition derby. Full-size school buses crashing right in the center of this raceway. We also have the JuiceBox division, street stocks for 20 laps, late models for 40, the mini stocks for 20, the blunderbuss for 30, super pro trucks for 30, and the figure eights for 15. Then we will finish the night with a bone-jarring, bus-destroying school bus demolition derby. Smokey the Chicken, we're told. Ray's over with the chicken? Does he have a microphone? Maybe you can get a couple of Bock Bocks out of him.
I don't know if he took the microphone with him, but he's over there with the chicken right now.
Oh man, Ray, you got your microphone, Ray? We'd love to get a cluck interview with the chicken.
Ray, who does a lot of work for us during the cautions and everything like that, so it's the one we go to in the pits.
But Raymond Rao is perhaps he's setting up dinner. Maybe he's in the mood for some baked chicken. Oh, she's fighting. The chicken is fighting Raymond Rao.
Oh no.
Poor Raymond. Smokey the Chicken is beating Raymond Rao up. Oh, Ray's fighting back. Go ahead, Ray.
Get him, Ray. Get him, Ray.
Attaboy, Ray. Oh, Ray, you're getting chickened. Yep. Poor Raymond Rao. Way to go, chicken. The chicken is beating Raymond Rao. If you left your red Jeep in the parking lot, we apologize. We're using it here tonight. That thing looks brand new.
Did we grab the wrong car?
I don't know. Trying to get all these cars set up. Looks like we only got one more car in place here. Then we can bring out the monster trucks. We thank Smokey the Chicken, who has outlasted Champ. And we don't know what Champ is. We don't know if Champ's a dog, if Champ's a cat, if Champ's a bear. You have to ask Champ. I said dog last time, and I got pushback for the dog. Sure as heck looks like a dog to me. How about you, Smokey? Champ look like a dog? Oh, Smokey's dancing over there. Oh, yeah, Smokey. Great job tonight, Smokey. I can hear him in the pits. Do you hear him in the pits, folks? They're firing up the monster trucks. Raymond Rao back in the press box with a black eye. He says it was a draw, Smokey.
I will forever be known as the first and so far only person to be beat up by a chicken at Riverhead Raceway.
So far.
So
Here they come! Let them hear it, folks. First truck here. Bad news travels fast. 540 cubic inch Merlin block, 1,500 horsepower. Followed by USA 1, Rodney Tweedy, the driver, and then Barefoot, driven by Logan Tweedy.
these things, by far, are the loudest vehicles that I've seen pull up at Riverhead Raceway. They're so loud that it has scared the chicken away. The chicken has now ran and hid behind the grandstands. If only I could scare the chicken away like that.
Oh, yeah, that was all you. All right. So, let's see who's going to come first. It looks like USA 1 will be the first truck. Now, this truck is 562 cubic inch big block, 1,600 horsepower. That's insane. And loud. Nope, it's not going to be that one. It looks like Barefoot, Logan Tweedy, out of Jonesboro, Illinois. 540 cubic inch big block, 1,500 horsepower. We'll get some speed through the infield. Barefoot. All right, let's see what he can do here. Logan Tweedy and Barefoot. Nice air on that one. And a wheelie.
Wait to see what Barefoot comes with next here. These monster trucks, they love to do some donuts, even some cyclones with that four-wheel steering they have. These things turn with the front and the rear axles. Keep an eye out for that here later in this run. And they're going over once again. You can see that they have what they call a yoke brake. They don't have a normal braking system in these monster trucks. It's actually on the drive shaft. Still looks like a regular brake rotor or brake disc and pads, but you can see it's not on the wheels. It's on the axle, or the drive shaft, actually. You can see it's actually glowing right now.
Nice hit there by Barefoot.
Got that.
Again, nice air by Barefoot.
That Dodge Ram body on it.
Yeah, it looks great.
But I've taken a look at these trucks earlier. They look like Chevy motors with Chevrolet-style motors with big superchargers or blowers on them, actually. Create all this power. Boy, look at that that brake rotor that they have on these drive shafts glowing right now on this thing.
Barefoot doing some damage. Look at these cars.
So one of them already had the roof kind of caved in on it earlier. I was taking a peek at him, but boy, these cars, they ain't gonna look the same. Not nearly the same as they came in after this. They'll probably be heading to you right after this. Right over to Gershow.
Probably. Barefoot. Let him hear it, folks. Barefoot Logan Tweedy out of Jamesboro, Illinois. His first run of the evening. Great job. Let him hear it, folks. Logan Tweedy of Barefoot. Who's going to be next?
Waiting to see who comes next. Keep an eye out on USA 1. Ironically parked right in front of the USA logo on the wall, right from, at least from our view.
Yeah.
Looks like.
We're trying to push the cars back together.
Looks like Barefoot not only crushed these cars, but moved them around a little bit, so they'll try to reorganize that. Boy, look at that. Yeah, Mercury Sable.
Oh, yeah. These things are destroyed. Okay. USA 1 is fired up. That's Rodney Tweedy of Jonesboro, Illinois. 562 cubic inch Chevrolet Big Block. 1,600 horsepower in the USA 1.
That early 70s Chevrolet C10 body on that truck. Love the look of that truck. American flags, the American paint scheme, and that old American muscle.
It's a loud one, too.
Oh, boy, yeah. These things run open headers. You can kind of see it, folks.
Nice there. Oh, up goes the roof.
Well, you don't need that. Now
Who needs a roof?
Now it's a Blazer. These trucks, they run open headers. You can see it just in front of the rear wheels, the exhaust pipes going down, but it goes straight out of the motor to nothing.
Let's see what he can give us here. USA 1. Nice air.
Gonna go for it again. Watch that tire. Oh, no.
Yeah, you realize there.
Can only go over them one way, really. Uh-oh, what's he gonna try here?
Nice.
Wonder if he was gonna try a sky wheelie there. Try to get that truck pointed straight up and down. I'm not sure if you could do it on these cars, but
we'll see this time by. Rodney Tweedy, USA 1.
oh boy. Trying to give those fans a show up in turns 1 and 2. Let them hear it.
And good air for Tweedy.
Loves getting the air in that USA 1. Loves it. Loves getting up in the air for these fans. Oh boy, what's he got in mind now?
Here he goes. Nice.
Really trying to flatten those cars.
Let him hear it, folks. USA won. And now, one of the ones we've been waiting for. Brandon Darrow of Elkton, Virginia, with a 540 cubic inch Merlin block, 1,500 horsepower. Bad news travels fast.
See that red light up on his windshield. He's ready to go, just about. Just waiting to get the go ahead.
Here he comes. Bad news travels fast.
He's ready to deliver some bad news for these cars that we've got out here parked on the racetrack. As if they already haven't taken enough of a beating. He's ready to give them just a little bit more. Look at all those flashing lights on this truck.
Bad news travels fast. Oh, yeah.
Well, I think that's the highest we've seen a truck get all night so far. What's he got in mind here? Oh, looks like he's trying to set himself up once more. Way up in the air.
Oh, man. Bad news travels fast.
We've yet to see any of these monster trucks hit some donuts yet. Did I speak too soon?
Yep.
No, he's just getting turned around here.
Oh, man. He's moving the whole pile.
I guess that they put that tractor tire behind those cars. It's only doing so much, though. These monster trucks are so powerful. They'll push those cars right through it.
Bad news travels fast. Brandon Darrow at the keyboards. Watch him get air here. Oh, yeah.
Just getting warmed up here, folks. Looks like he's setting up those cars right in front of him now. Here he goes. Up in the air. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Here he goes. There's the donuts.
There you go.
Let him hear it.
What a job by Bad News Travels Fast.
I know those fans on the front stretch love that. I'm sure the fans on the back stretch are going to want to see some in front of them.
And a slap wheelie.
A little bit of a wheelie.
Here he goes. Oh, yeah. Let him hear it, folks. Bad News Travels Fast.
Oh, boy. He ain't done yet.
Oh.
Keep it on all fours. Right in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Putting on a smoke show right in the X for these fans.
Bad News Travels Fast. Brandon Darrow. Let him hear it, folks. monster trucks, and a wheelie. Give them a big round of applause, folks. Great show by these monster trucks here tonight. Let them hear it, folks, one last time. Bad news travels fast. USA won and barefoot. You can head in the pit area and see them and all the other race cars you saw here tonight. What a great job. We thank you for coming out here tonight to Riverhead Raceway. On behalf of Connie Partridge, Tom Gatz, General Manager John Elwood, Aaron Larson Delaney, this is Steve Halpin for Deej Russell and Raymond Rao saying thank you and good night. We hope to see you in the pits. Good night, Bob Finan.